You just picked up your phone for no reason. There was no notification, no sound, no buzz. Your hand just moved toward it, and now you're staring at a screen, scrolling through something you've already seen, looking for something you cannot name. The strange part isn't that it happened. It's that it happens dozens of times a day without you deciding to do it. Something older than you is in control. Something that was never designed for a world with screens. The real answer has nothing to do with apps or algorithms. It goes back to a moment in prehistory when the cost of missing something was death. Your brain is running ancient software in a modern world. In 2016, researchers at the University of California, San Diego found that the average person checks their phone 76 times per day. Other studies put the number at 150. That's once every 6 minutes across every waking hour. And most of those checks happen with no incoming alert triggering them. You reach for it. Nothing prompted you. Something inside did. To understand why, go back 300,000 years. Your ancestors lived in groups of 50 to 150 people. If something changed in that world, if the grass moved wrong, if a rival group appeared, the cost of missing that signal wasn't anxiety. It was death. The brain that survived was a brain that could not stop scanning. Neuroscientists call this the orienting response. Your brain constantly performs background surveillance, looking for anything that changed. A flicker of movement, a new sound, a shift in the group. The moment it detects something novel, it pulls your attention there automatically before you can choose. Every feature of your smartphone is a near-perfect trigger for that reflex. The screen lights up. Visual flicker. Your orienting response fires. The notification badge shows a number. Something changed in the group. Someone responded. Someone reacted to you. Your brain, which evolved to monitor 150 people, now receives thousands of social signals per hour. It cannot tell the difference between a comment on your photo and a stranger entering camp. Both feel urgent. Psychologist B.F. Skinner showed in the 1950s that the most powerful way to drive behavior is unpredictable reward, what he called variable ratio reinforcement, the same mechanism behind slot machines. You never know whether the next check will show something interesting or nothing at all, so you cannot stop checking. Now layer in something even older. Robin Dunbar, the Oxford anthropologist, spent decades studying the link between social bonding and brain size in primates. He found that as group size grows, so does the neocortex. Humans have the largest neocortex relative to brain size of any animal. Your brain literally grew to manage relationships. Every like, every reply, every view count is a social signal. Your brain reads it as information about your standing in the group. Are people responding? Are you safe? That anxiety you feel when you can't check your phone is not irrational. It is your 300,000-year-old threat detection system telling you that you might be missing something in the group. The group just happens to live inside a glass rectangle now. In 2018, neuroscientist David Greenfield testified before the U.S. Senate that smartphone notifications trigger a dopamine response similar in structure to other compulsive behaviors. The anticipation of the reward, not the reward itself, drives the loop. You pick up the phone hoping something good is there. Sometimes it is, usually it isn't. But hope alone keeps the cycle running. You are not weak. You are running ancient hardware in conditions it was never tested for. Cal Newport, who studies digital behavior at Georgetown University, argues the only effective response is environmental, not willpower-based. You cannot willpower your way out of a reflex older than language. You restructure the environment. Put the phone in another room. Remove the visual trigger. Change the conditions so the orienting response has nothing to fire at. Not because you are broken, because your brain is doing its job so well that it cannot tell the difference between a predator in the grass and a notification badge. Tonight, you will reach for your phone again. Something in you will insist that you need to check. That something has been insisting for 300,000 years. Scanning the horizon for changes in the group, watching for threats, hungry for social data. The savannah just fits in your pocket now. And the reflex that kept your ancestors alive is the same one that won't let you sleep.
वीडियोस बनाने हैं, फिल्मोरा है ना।